Assalamu alaikum everybody. Today we are going to make hot chocolate bombs. Bombs away. Not only they look adorable, they taste fantastic. And trust me, you will enjoy seeing them explode. Melt. And without a doubt, the kids will love them. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification button so you won't miss a thing. Okay, let's get started. I use dark chocolate for the shells, and they don't have to be only dark chocolate. You can use milk chocolate or white as you like, but for me, for any kind of hot cocoa, I really think it needs that deep chocolatey flavor. So that's why I use dark chocolate. As I said before, I use dark chocolate, and to make life easier, I broke them into halves and stacked them up on top of each other and starting to shave them into very tiny small pieces. So when we temper the chocolate, it will melt perfectly and evenly. I use real chocolate. Please don't use compound chocolate or chocolate melts or candy melts because they don't taste really good. Although they are so much easier to work with, but we are aiming for the taste. Today I'm tempering the chocolate using the microwave method. You could use whatever method you like, but today I want to just show you how to temper the chocolate in the microwave perfectly. So I use a plastic bowl. Try to use either silicone or microwave safe plastic because I really don't recommend you using glass because glass can't conduct heat and the tempering might be affected. It's extremely important to microwave it for only 30 seconds at a time. Don't be tempted to do more because trust me, you will be. Do 30 seconds, take it out and stir. You might not see the results and you'll be tempted to put more. Don't. Just 30 seconds, take out, stir. And then put it back in the microwave for another 30 seconds. Here you will see some results. You will start to see it starting to melt. And then after that, put it again in the microwave for 15 seconds more. Not 30, only 15 seconds. And then we will be making it less and less and less. And that's actually how we are going to tempt the chocolate into perfection. And if it still needs a bit more, do another 5. But here's a tip. When you stir the chocolate, if there is small pieces, they will melt eventually, and that's called tempering. It doesn't have to come out of the microwave completely melted. No. This is the silicones molds that I use. They're super flexible and they're perfect. So when we could take the chocolate out, it won't break or crack. But of course, you can use any other molds that you have. Or you could even use the Kinder Joy shell. Put around 1 tablespoon of melted chocolate into the half spheres and then spread them evenly using a spoon. But concentrate more on the edges. The edges are very important because they are very fragile, and also gravity will pull the chocolate into the center. So concentrate on the edges more, please. Flip the mold over wax paper to remove any excess chocolate. Clean the surface of the mold with an offset spatula. This part is optional. I'm just showing you a way how to decorate them by using some edible gold dust or glitter. I just place them in the mold and then you just decorate it how you want it and then add the chocolate. Moving the mold left and right to distribute the chocolate is good, but you still need to go in with a spoon and secure the edges because as I remember I told you, the edges are the most fragile ones. You can always go and do another layer of chocolate, and that's the safe way. But to be honest, I do not prefer it because the sphere will be too thick, and when the chocolate melts in your mug, there will be so much chocolate at the bottom, and it just doesn't taste that well. So what I do here is a really cool trick. I take the mold up and to the sun or to the light and see if there's any sparse areas or spots, and I just go over those spots with a brush. And also I go over the edges just to fortify them. Put it in the fridge for 5 minutes to set. When you want to take out the spheres, pull the silicone mold's edges away from the sphere. I hope in the video you could understand what I'm saying. That will actually release them, and then they will just pop out. So when you, and then push the spheres, the half spheres, from the bottom up. This will help you and ensure that the edges won't break. Now for the fun part. Here you can let your little loved ones assemble their own, and they will have a blast doing it. Add hot cocoa mix, marshmallows, lots of marshmallows if you ask me. And here my nephew wanted to have sprinkles in his bomb. Take a plate and heat it in the microwave or a pan and just heat it on the stove. And then you take one of the half spheres and you just melt it in the edges ever so quickly, and then stick it on the other half, and voila, you have a perfect sphere. And here my little other chef, my niece, is doing her own hot cocoa. These bombs can be so versatile. You can fill them with anything you want, such as candy canes, marshmallows, sprinkles, salted caramel, coffee, milk tea powder. The options are just limitless. As I told you before, the options are limitless. You could fill them with anything you want, and here I used crushed candy canes. These are the small ones. And to give you a great tip how to use it, you could use them as a mocha bombs, which is pretty awesome. You put an espresso shot in your mug, add hot milk, and then add one of these cocoa bombs in there. And then you will have your own delicious mocha. For the garnish, I just melted white chocolate and put it in a bag. Cut the tip and decorate it as you wish. And put sprinkles, candy canes, whatever. Just do that before the chocolate actually sets. Okay, now is for the time that we're all waiting for. In a mug, I put one of the bombs in it, and then added hot milk and poured it right on top, and just watched them melt. So satisfying. You could just watch it in a loop. And as always, enjoy وبالعافية عليكم. إن شاء الله عجبكم هذا الشوكولاتة بومز، بالمرة ممتع. يعني أنا أنصحكم تسووها لكم لنفسكم أو أنتوا لعيالكم أو عيال أخوانكم، يعني حتنبسطوا بمعنى الكلمة. وبالذات وقت ما تحطوا الحليب والنفس الشوكولاتة تسيح ويخرج المارشميلوز ولا والطعم مش بس الشكل، الطعم كمان لذيذ يعني. وبالذات الحين في أيام الجو البارد كذا الواحد يبغى يقعد ويشرب له كاسة هات كوكو. إن شاء الله بس يعجبكم بإذن الله. أشوفكم في الحلقات القادمة. مع السلامة.